Hello YouTube, Dan Shortman coming at you again with the next farm display update, and I got a lot done this week from what I have done in recent weeks. And first of all, the machine shed, I got the one wall cut out. I'm debating on which design to use for the sides of it. I'm not going to use this one that's just in there now because I hate the look of that, because it looks like, I don't know how that looks, but it doesn't look good. Oh yeah, 1086 is done finally. It focuses. Yeah, anyway, I took the duals off 1086. It looked so ugly with the... I do like row crop duals, honestly. I thought I would, but on early tractors, but I actually like these duals that's on the 1270 better than what's on this one. So, but this one, the row crop duals like stuck out like almost like this wide from the tractor, and it looks so retarded. I mean, it looked, without weights on the front of these things, like the only way I was gonna keep duals on this thing was if it had weights, because weights would almost like balance it out. But as you can see, like the it almost looked like it was, the back was like almost 500 pounds heavier tire wise on each rim, because the rims were like that thick a piece, and the back tires were, I thought, were a little unrealistic with the way the axle was, and there it focuses. Camera's bouncing around. So yeah, that's the 1086, and as you can see, it's a lot. Look at that single wheel on there. You can do more work with it, and it's... I think it's an overall better tractor, because it looks better in the whole 9 yards, and most 1086s have singles too, so yeah. And the other thing I got done is put shrubbery in here where the 720 and all the junk sitting. I kind of don't like that shrubbery, but I put in there like the weeds and everything, because it looks just like clump turf, because that's what it is. So I might change it, I might not, for now it's that. Nothing much changed back here with the old Am and the Cyclone are. In here it's just a temporary little shop area. It's eventually where the cows are gonna be. And machine shed, yeah, I think I covered that. I am cutting notches in here with other stuff, so you guys might be asking what's coming up next for the display. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you, but I could be... Eventually, there's going to be a second table, like, over there along that wall where it meets this table, and we'll hopefully add, like, a small table back there and get all them bins out of the way. And, that's where, like, the auto shop's going to be, and, in here is going to be the farmyard. There's going to be another building that my buddy is building right now. I'm going to maybe do some light customizations to it, but depends on how it turns out. I am going to have it on my display at somewhere, though. Maybe not right there. I want it to be right there. It depends on how the building turns out. I might move it to over where that is, or somewhere else, or switch it with the machine shed. I am probably going to do some light customizations on it, depending on how it turns out. I do have high expectations for it, though. So if he messes up, can't really blame him on it. I'm just going to have to do something with it to put it on my display, and, yeah. We had a look inside the barn. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I've done some work on the barn recently. I'm going to start to paint it next week. I've been tearing up the roof. It's in the shop right now. So when that gets here, it'll get here. I got other stuff to do. Of course, tomorrow ends Christmas break, and I got to go back to the high school, so it's going to be a lot of work and less display time. Of course, I've been doing a lot of other crap other than the display, too, so I've been lazy with it, but Yeah, so that's basically all I got done this week with the display. I'm gonna, customizations come up. I may put a bed on the back of this, I don't know. It used to be a tow truck, but I don't know what happened to it. I just took the tow hitch off of it because I want a farm truck. I might put it back on, but inline 6 Chevy Apache. Pretty cool truck. With our farm truck right now, this is Lightning F-150. And this is just might jack that up, put a lift kit on it, not sure. The other truck is, this will be the guy who runs the place's truck, just a Cummins. One of the older ones. Might get a different one, I don't know. And yeah, here's the interior machine shed with the older 1950 in there. I'm looking at buying a Cockshut, but those are expensive, and I'm really against turning that Oliver into a Cockshut, but the Oliver is, I like that Oliver, but maybe the 1555. And I know a guy that has a 1555 Cockshut, but it just has a cab on it, and it's like, Cockshut changed their color of their tractors like every year, so I don't know what year to customize it. So, plus I'm not too good at customizing tractors anyway. So if I was gonna get a Cockshut, I'd just have to order it off eBay, which you almost hate ordering stuff off eBay because you don't know what you're getting, and because it could come in you in any shape or condition. When you like order stuff from Outback Toys, it's almost every time you're not going to get into trouble. It's like most of the stuff in this display came off Outback Toys, except for the Schwapper and the Ford wagon, even the baler and another disc I have. I got that off of eBay. Everything else came off of Outback, I believe, except for some of the trucks. I got that Tractor Supply, I just picked it up. Oh yeah, the 656 that I showed you in some previous videos, that I also got at Tractor Supply. Now, if you guys are looking into buying tractors, I recommend going to Outback Toys. But it depends on what tractors you're looking at. Like, this 1086 is nice, simple, and easy customization. Like, if you want something like that, I recommend going to Outback Toys, because Dalton's Farm Toys has a lot of stuff on there, but I've heard bad things about them, so I want to order from them. As well as Amazon, that's another good place to order your tractors from. If you're looking at customizations, I would just buy like I don't know, I'm not an experienced customization, so you gotta bear with me here, because I would just recommend buying from Outback, but if you got a different suggestion, oh well. And for the scenics and everything, if you want to have high amounts of trees on your farm, I recommend just making your own like I did. But you gotta know what you're gonna do, and I'm just gonna buy the clump turf and put them on the tree. So that's my final decision with them. We'll see how it turns out. And if you want to start your display, I recommend getting this foam board, because everything just sticks in right and easy, and you can just stick trees right into the foam, and you don't have to glue them down. It saves you a lot of time. I don't know if, like, my friend did his display on plywood, which is fine, but he had to glue everything down, and it was, with foam you could like carve out like these creek channels and stuff like that, which you can't do with plywood, which maybe only be like this thick. Get this exhaust muffler out of here, and if you want to buy the foam from I recommend just getting it from like Home Depot or Lowe's, but they sell it. I'd cut this specially out with a knife. That's how easy it is to cut. Anyway, my dad works construction, so he just brought this home from the shop, and it's just this regular Pink Panther insulation foam, and it works fine. Gonna get another table for over there, and that's eventually gonna be the cornfield. And so yeah, that's basically all I got done this week for the display. If you go tips and stuff, and leave me any suggestions. I've got little comments on my videos. I guess that means I'm doing everything fine, but I don't think I am. I know people do a lot of stuff better. So if you think I can make this any better, change this or any way, please comment what your suggestions are. And if you really dislike my display, hit the dislike button. I'm not gonna take offense to that because I don't like it right now either. I mean, when it's done, I'll like it, but if you think this display is going in the wrong direction, hit the thumbs down. If you think it's going in the right direction, hit thumbs up. And if you hit thumbs down, please make sure to leave your comments and tell me what I can do better, because I'm trying to make this the best it can be. And yeah, so thanks for all the subscribers you follow with the NASCAR collection and the farm display. And this is Daniel Shortman. Please sign out, and please like and subscribe.